Hey guys, I know it's been a little while since I've made one of these videos, mostly because I wanted to make sure that I knew how to explain this aspect of drumming, and it's all about the mentality of rhythm. So if you take somebody who is just picking up a pair of sticks for the first time, and you compare them to a drummer that makes millions of dollars a year to just keep time for a band. There's a difference in how they think about rhythm. So I wanted to try to explain what that is so that you don't have to waste a bunch of your drumming career trying to figure it out. So in a nutshell, like if I simplify it to the most I possibly can, to use the fewest words possible, I would say that you have to make sure that when you're drumming, the rhythm that you perceive is what you want it to sound like. Like you're not trying to make the beat do anything specific in terms of where you're hitting it, how it's bouncing. The only thing that you perceive in terms of your hand to the stick to the bead to the drum, and the only thing that you feel with when you're doing that, when you're in the motion, the only thing you feel is rhythm. And that's the only thing that's in your brain. That's the only thing that you're paying attention to. So the mechanics are happening, like what all of the things that we talked about before and that you practice, those are all happening, but the only thing that you're paying attention to is the rhythm that the sound is making, and you manipulate the sound that comes out of the drum. You don't manipulate your fingers to manipulate the stick to manipulate the bead. You don't do every little micro thing that's going on. When a drummer's drumming, he's just going to town, he's just feeling it and going. He probably doesn't even know that he's doing something different than he always does or whatever. It happens, and they don't question it, they don't think about it, they just know they did it right, it was in time, it sounded good, the rhythms were good, and that's all I need. So when you're drumming, just remember that if you haven't practiced the technical facilities enough in terms of mechanics, then it's not going to be good right away when you're drumming. It's not going to be good just because you want it to be. You're going to have to put that time in. So just drum in the moment and think about the rhythm when you're drumming. Think about the rhythm. And then if you want to improve your mechanics, you have to do that beforehand, because that stuff comes into your drumming subconsciously, and you can't force it. You just have to practice. You have to rack up your practice hours in terms of your mechanics, and then it'll just come naturally to you. So I hope that I didn't repeat myself and blabber on, but that's basically what it is. That's what those drummers that get paid to do what they do, that's what they have over you. And it's just that. They just do that to an undeniable level. So if you incorporate that into your playing, then it definitely won't be a bad thing. You'll definitely get better much faster. So awesome, and keep playing.